Hi, I'm John, and welcome to Season 3 of The Business of Being a Postgrad, the podcast where we hear directly from Durham University Business School students about their postgraduate journeys. Each episode explores the experiences, opportunities, and challenges that shape life as a master's student at Durham. In this episode, I'm joined by Justin Jacob, an MSc Finance, Finance and Investment student from India. He reflects on his sense of belonging at Durham, a project that took him to China, and how to make the most of the additional opportunities available on the programme. Let's start by talking about life, exploring your background, your journey to Durham, and your experience so far. Hi Justin Jacob, thank you for joining us today on The Business of Being a Postgrad. If you could just introduce yourself and tell everybody what you're studying and where you come from.
Thank you so much for inviting me to the podcast. And my name is Justin Jacob. So I'm actually from India, and I came here to the Durham University to study Masters in Finance and Investment.
When did you first become interested in finance?
Okay, so I think my parents have a lot to do with influencing me to be in finance, because my dad is currently working in finance industry. Okay. My mom was working, but right now she's not. My parents always talk about everything. These work-related situations also come in between. So after hearing all those things, I realized that I'm kind of getting interested to hear all the stories, even though, my parents do say that it has some kind of pressure, work pressure is there. But still, the way things are being done and the responsibilities, how they're tackling it. And when I hear all the stories, I was also kind of interested to it. So that's how I first decided I want to go into the finance industry. I did my bachelor's in international finance and accounting. Doing at the same time, I was also studying for my chartered accountancy. Mm-hmm. So I completed both simultaneously, which is kind of hectic, but I'm happy that I did it. When I was studying these things as well, all these learnings have some kind of practicalities to do with in life. And I have done that through projects, assignments, and through case study exams as well. So that's the time I realized that, okay, this is the one that, I don't regret doing it. And then I have to deepen my expertise. So that is the time I realized, okay, what if I try to do the master's as well? Mm-hmm. And here I am.
So did you finish your undergraduate and come straight to Durham?
Yes. So I completed my undergraduate, and after that I realized, do I have to get a job or do I have to pursue my master's? So it was kind of confusing what path do I have to choose. But then I take a decision, like, why not to do my master's and then try to do it, because then I have like more knowledge, and plus, in the job market as well, I may have a good edge as a beginner. So yeah, it's
quite a transition going both from undergraduate study straight into postgraduate study, and also transitioning from moving from India to the UK.
Oh, yes. That transition was really, what can I say, a different experience, because, I came here, everything is new, I'm meeting new people, and it's like I'm getting exposed like a toddler who is trying to come up to the new world itself. But I'm very grateful for the fact that many people helped me with when I was asking for help, and I need some kind of, what can I say, push towards my life. They literally helped me, and they were so happy to help me as well. So that is one thing that motivated me to do the same. I think it influenced me to be in some of the voluntary works as well, because they did without anything in return. So I was like, then why can't I do the same thing? Mm-hmm. So I think that was kind of like a chain reaction or something, but that helped both of us. So I'm happy for it.
So looking back, obviously we're kind of in June now, right? So you've been in Durham for a while.
Yeah.
What were your first impressions of Durham way back in September?
Okay. My first impression of Durham is a really calm and nice place, like very, what can I say, a tourist place indeed. So a uni in between a tourist area, that's what I first felt. Mm-hmm. And when I was going through forest, like good gardens and many places to have, what can I say, park areas, and then cathedral was one of the nice things. And even if you are walking towards the cathedral, and there was actually a road where, it's built with stones, and I feel like I'm just literally moving in a place where it's just very, very touristy. I don't know if that word exists, but yeah, it was like that. I enjoy that, because in India, even though we do have universities, but it is more of like bounded with some fences or something, but this is very open.
Yes.
Different qualities are there. It is very open, which is interactive, mixed with residents as well. So
the university and the buildings, it has over 300 buildings, and they're kind of dotted all around the city, right? And that includes academic or the library or colleges.
Exactly.
So it is immersed within the city itself.
It is really immersive. So that is one thing that captivated me a lot.
Was it your first time visiting the UK?
Yes, it was my first time visiting the UK.
And did you know anybody at all, or?
I have a couple of my relatives in London,
Okay.
but not here. So like when I came here, I knew no one, but after coming here, I literally made a lot of friends. So I'm happy with that.
Did the collegiate system help you kind of integrate into life at Durham?
People do say that I was really good at integrating within the culture. I feel like that is an achievement because you are coming from a different place and integrating into a new culture is something like people expect from other people around the world. Many students do say that, many of my friends do say that, so I'm very happy for it. And I think that is one of the reasons I have a lot of friends as well.
Do you live in college?
No, I actually live outside. I lived in like a shared apartment, which is actually near to the Euston itself.
Euston, is that the college you're a member of?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I am a proud member of Euston.
Which is our only postgraduate college.
Yeah,
as well.
that is only a postgraduate college. And yeah, I mean, because of that, I have a common shared value because all of us are PG students and we can have a much more relatability to connect with. Mm-hmm. So that was nice.
Have you been involved in any events or opportunities within the college?
Yeah, if any events are there, I literally go to the college to participate in because I enjoy it a lot. And apart from that, I was the treasurer and trustee of Euston College until January or February. But after that, I resigned because I got an internship. So that time I resigned. And it was a good experience being in the GCA committee, enjoying having meetings, and then being with my friends with other events and celebrating. So it was a very memorable experience for me.
Yeah, it's nice that you get to mix with people who are also not just business school students. You get to meet people from you're studying law or engineering and outside the wider community. Next up, let's talk about learning, the classes, experiences, and opportunities that have helped shape your time here at Durham. So now that you've moved through term 1 and term 2 and just completed term 3, how would you reflect on your journey across the program so far?
At term 1, we had the option to choose the number of topics. So I took 5 subjects as in term 1.
Whoa.
Yeah, because there was actually a subject called corporate finance, which I was interested in and was happening at the term 1. So I can't miss that. Mm-hmm. So it was 5 subjects. I was really juggling with it because I came here as a new student without any prior experience. So at first it was a struggle, but then I would get the hang to it. The first term subject was advanced financial theory, derivative markets, security analysis, corporate finance, econometric methods. These were the first 5 subjects I took. I have to especially say that in security analysis, our professor, he was a really good chap. That guy literally always say like how to do certain things in practicalities in life because he is currently working as well. He always say these and these kind of tools you have to use and these are the recent updates. Apart from studies, I think that is really valuable to me because that is coming from a person who is having a lot of experience in the real world. So even I try to go through all the advice and ideas which he said, and it is really nice. It works out to me as well. Mm-hmm. So I think his advice and many other faculties' advices helped me to get an internship as well. So I'm grateful for it.
Looking at term 2 after Christmas, what was a term 2 experience like?
Term 2 experience. I mean, in term 2, I only have 3 subjects because I took 5 at first. So it was much more relaxing. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, one of the favorite subjects of my term 2 was portfolio management. I was so eager to learn that. Many of the techniques and strategies which is used in portfolio. Yeah, so I think I'm really happy with my subjects.
And you mentioned internship as well. How did that come about?
Just like, everyone, I was also like, rushing through the job boards, ads and everywhere. So like I applied to an internship called like private equity. I mean, people do say that getting into private equity is really hard. But anyways, I gave my best shot to it. I had you have to provide interviews and stuff. And after that, they said, congratulations, I'm accepted. They find me as a very good candidate and I became happy. So yeah, right now I'm currently doing it as well. The knowledge which I gained from here, plus the knowledge I had previously, that really made me as a standout as a candidate. I really think so.
In terms of the practical skills you've been developing along the way, obviously now you're getting to implement those in your internship. Mm-hmm. Have you been involved in any other consultancy projects, case studies or anything along the way so far? Oh, yeah.
So I have a story where I did one of the consulting projects in China. And that opportunity came from the Durham Uni itself. I got an email from Babak,
the program director,
regarding, there's a consulting project that's going to happen and it's in China and they are really in collaboration with Zhejiang University as well. And I applied just like everyone and I was so happy and pleased to know that I got selected. 10 people in total who was representing the Durham Uni. It was 2 teams, 5 members each. We had the option to choose which company we had. They will give a couple of companies and real companies who is currently having an issue with. Then we have to choose, but we also have to say, what is the reason? Why are we choosing this company? What interested in you? And once the companies look into our interest and once it finalized, then we had a meeting with their VPs, the C-suite members as well. That is a really nice experience because usually as an intern, I don't know we are able to contact with them. Mm-hmm. But in our case, we were able to. That is one of a nice experience. And after that, we started to hustle. They need real results because that is a problem which they're facing. So it was fast as well. And I was a team leader of it. So I was really proud and excited to say that. Yeah, I lead my team. It was very incredible. We work so hard. We find time to enjoy ourselves as well. So yes, and at the end, after this, we have to present it to the company, right? So after the presentation, they mentioned about how good our research work was. So yeah, I mean, after all this work and getting some good compliments from the company itself feels very, very appreciable to us. We became very happy. And the experience in China was really different because the culture in the UK and culture in China is different as well. Mm-hmm. Everything was new, but it was incredible. I enjoyed each and every moment of it. And the experience which the host gives us was incredible. Maybe I can talk like hours and hours about how good it was. So yeah, that's all. I really enjoyed the experience and I really thank the uni, the back and everyone who made it possible.
It sounds like a really great opportunity.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, to kind of see real world financial issues in a global setting.
Yeah.
Has your time on the program changed the way you think about finance at all?
Yes. Before coming into the uni or enrolling in the project, the way I see finance is much less technical, if I may say. But after coming here and learning a lot of stuff, and also there are many people, industrial professionals who come here and also talk about their experiences and really have a credibility in our industry as well. So hearing from them and trying to look into our subjects as well, that's the time I realized that you need to know more and more technical things about finance to get a job as well as to be very competitive in this world. Yes, it really helped me.
Have you been making the most of some of the other opportunities available on the program, such as the Certificate in Engagement and Practice and the Bloomberg Terminals and some of those other resources?
Yeah, the Certificate of Engagement and Practice, I think that is a very, very nice thing because even though we have like certain clubs, investment club, finance club, everything is there, tying these things to our own academics really helps people to show up. And the good thing is that you are really trying to see the world in their lens because there have been those professionals were there for like a couple of years. When people
Are these professionals teaching the boot camps?
Oh yeah, there were many boot camps as well. So I like to thank Jeff Robinson. So he's one of the very elite analysts in the market. He comes to the uni like a couple of times to teach about private equity, LBOs and other models as well. And he teaches in a manner which is we are able to understand it, but at the same time he puts it in a professional level as well. That is really nice. And I learned a lot of ideas from him. One thing he always says, a good analyst always keeps in mind that his analysis can be wrong, that he learned from his experience. And after I hear that, and then I try to look into the world and try to do an analysis, that's the time I realized that he is absolutely true. Because many times, many analyses go wrong and try to learn from it more than trying to be sad about it. So that is really one good advice he gave me.
Is that helping you prepare for the dissertation?
Dissertation? Yes, I think it is. Right now, my main focus on dissertation is related to mergers and acquisitions. I find it really interesting. To me, what I see mergers and acquisitions is like two companies are marrying together. I say it like in a funny way. So yeah, I think those advices plus what I learned from the academics is helping me to do my dissertation.
As we move to the end of the program and your dissertation's complete, what is next for you?
Next, I think just like every other student will try to be in the job market, try to get an incredible job. I am interested in equity research, corporate finance. These are the main areas of mine. Yeah, I hope employers find me as a good candidate.
Are you looking to stay in the UK?
I always like to get good and better chances. And right now, I think UK is a good financial market as well. So it clearly depends on what benefit I'm going to get after it. If I get a good opportunity somewhere, I have to go to that.
That sounds like you're preparing yourself very well, engaging in almost everything that's possible and available to you. So I'm sure you'll do very well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Finally, let's talk about lessons. Looking back on your journey, what you've learned and what you'll take forward. And of course, the advice you'd share with others. Looking back on your experience at Durham so far, have you seen any changes in yourself since you arrived in September?
Yes. I think that before, at the start of the September, I guess, I was kind of shy to talk to people. Or I was like, even if I go to events, I do not initiate a talk, something was pulling me back. But after all these months now, if any events are there, I'm just running. I'm just going over there and trying to talk to people. And I do not feel that kind of hesitation or like pulling me backwards. So that is a good experience I had. Plus, meeting new people, a lot of people, different kinds of people from different backgrounds and trying to know their stories, understanding them. Plus, getting better of myself. I mean, many times I feel like even after I'm being in finance, I am a computer science student because we have to learn like Python, R, Studio, MATLAB and stuff. As a joke, I do say to my friends that, yeah, now I'm a computer engineer. So these are changes I can highlight.
Has there been any challenging moments throughout the year?
Challenging moments like, taking part in between the studies. Like I said before, I was trying to do the consulting thing, right? Yeah, I tried to enroll in all these competitions. And then there was a competition which is conducted by L'Oreal for like the brainstorm. We have to come up with their business idea and pitch them. So I did that as well with my teammates. So doing all these things while studying is a hard thing because you have to juggle with everything. That was a bit challenging, but since I get output or since I get completion, that makes worth it. So it's fine.
Did you expect the year to go as quick as it has?
Oh, the 1 year. Yeah, time flies.
And for somebody that's about to start at MSc in Finance at Durham Business School, what advice would you give to them to hit the ground running?
Okay, that is a nice question. I may say at first, use LinkedIn. That is a very good space to have. I mean, you will see many people who are literally being in the Durham uni, hit them with the questions or doubts which you had in your mind. And surprisingly, many of people will reply to you. Then you may ask like, what are the topics which you really need to be aware about, or I may feel kind of hard to learn, or what other solutions I can, or what all like societies I can or have to enroll, which helps me not just academically, but in other ways as well. So hitting the alumni is the best thing you can do. And also keep up with the uni updates as well, because that can also help you.
Talking to the students directly in India, how does the teaching style differ and should they expect anything?
So the teaching style in India and here is very different because in India, most of the time we'll go to the teaching, like, they will explain most of the things in India, but in here, we have to do our own work. We have to read a lot. They literally give you like an outline with some slides, but after that, it is our duty to read necessary books. And I mean, they will give you all the guides and resources, but it is your job and duty to do that. So you have to do a lot of work. I mean, there is a chance of people, maybe slacking, but don't do that because the results won't be good for you. So be focused just like you are in India, but the only difference is that here, you have to do everything for yourself. I mean, at first couple of months, you may feel hard. You can literally ask help, career advice. I mean, there are many like departments in the uni itself who can help you. Just take those help and you'll be good.
What about directly transitioning to life in the UK?
Life in the UK. To me, the life in the UK was good. I mean, I only have like more good memories because I try to connect with a lot of people. A lot of people have given me many surprises as well. That is really nice. And I also I have to thank my neighbor. She is an incredible lady. At the start, I had no clue and I was talking to her and she was the one who helped me to understand many things. So
is she a student?
No? She
a local?
Yeah, she's local. So she is my neighbor. And at the first time when I came here, she literally bring me some cookies and then give me like a letter card of thank you and stuff. And at the Christmas, she gave me a chocolate box and I gave her a chocolate box as well. So it was really nice. So I have to specifically highlight.
I'm sure your family are happy that someone is keeping an eye on you and helping you and looking after you here. I was going to ask how important the people have been on your experience so far, and I think you've talked through that. Are there any standout social moments from your time at Durham?
Standout social moments? I mean, to me, everything was incredible. That is the reason. I don't know what to pick up. Because most of the people who I talk to, I mean, we may not have much things in common, but still we do talk and we do get connect. And I can't just pick one, to be honest.
Is there anything on your bucket list that you want to kind of tick off before you finish your time at Durham?
Yeah, I think I just want to visit every colleges. I think I haven't done it yet. So like visiting every colleges and being in there, that is one bucket list I have.
I think you can definitely do it.
Thank you.
Especially that's a nice summer activity as well, especially completing the dissertation.
Yes.
Are you staying in Durham for the summer?
Yes, currently I'm doing my dissertation, so yes, I'll be staying here.
Are you excited to get into the business world?
The business world? The business world is nice and challenging. So sometimes the challenging part pulls me a bit, but I mean, we have to put the work and we have to put all these knowledge into action. So I'm excited for that as well. So it is a mix of both.
Just before we end, we've been asking all our guests this season just because you're coming to the end of their year at Durham, and we were just hoping that you would be able to summarize your Durham experience in one word.
One word. Wonderful.
Oh, great. Nice and quick. Well, yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been great to hear about your experience. Sounds like you really made the most of your time here, and that should serve you very well in your future.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. It was a great experience incredible. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and share.